Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you, to those of you who are returning, a very, very good welcome, and also those who are new to my channel. My name is Diane and I am working with Spirit through my soul, my expanded soul, which is part of Spirit, also known as Divine Source, and it is from there that these messages flow through me. I have no agenda other than to surrender to whatever comes through and out of my mouth is purely in the hands of spirits. It's like a being in trance. I step aside to allow pure source to work through me. And whatever cards come up, they are the ones that have chosen the packs that I work with. I had to order them in under their instructions to work with these. And because they work with the duality of the vision, as in light, and the voice being the sound, that is how they vibrate, the pairing together. And in Tesla's recent YouTube video, he actually goes into research trying to find the vibration methods to be able to destroy things like cancer cells and the various other bits and pieces that were not of humanity or Mother Earth's best interest. And it came out as a ratio of 11. It had to drop to using a higher and a lower frequency, and at the bandwidth of 11 was where those that are not of a good formation can then be destroyed. We are going into this one because some areas of sound is beyond the frequency of humanity, although those who work on a very inner pathway and are very much aware of other cultures on other planets and other universes, we actually hear these notes, even though that we cannot produce them or even recognize them within this reality, this universe that we are in. And also we are looking at light, and in the formation of the universes, which is way, way above where we're at, and the way you can discover which level of universes that you are actually in. It's the energy that fills the void, the space. People refer them as the space travel and what's out there beyond Mother Earth. And we are in a very destructive phase of the universes, being a very, very low vibration. It's a destructive vibration. But when you go out and up into the higher vibrational, the ones that are nearer and was created out of source through pure love, the first two universes, the first one is light and the second one is sound, and that's the ether that supports the heavenly bodies within that particular universe, and they vibrate differently to the heavy universe that we have here, which is a destructive vibration, not a creative vibration. We will go into more details on the course, is what I've been asked to say. But what one does, and it's well known within those who are more into the sciences or just understand these things, is when you excuse me, drink water, I think. When you drop or take a colour and you drop from the light vibration into the sound vibration, you will drop down a full octave. And so each of the colours, and there's more colours other than the ones in the rainbow that we know of outside of this universe. We are very limited to the 7 plus the, some people refer to them as the angelic or the light colours within the rainbow that we see here. The splitting of the white light into these formations. And, excuse me a minute, I'm being prevented from speaking on these matters. Okay. When you go into the universes that are of this, not of the gamma ray, which is what this universe is, which is a destructive level of universes, but you go into the light universe, the colour range is so much greater than anything that we can envisage within this particular universe. And this is the vibrations that we are looking to work with when we start to work with the duality of bringing the song lines into being, the star song lines, not the song lines which the Aborigines and the other native tribes have been beautifully keeping open by going on their walkabouts and their singing to keep the clarity of the vibrations, these specific timelines. Here in the UK, they're referred to as things like ley lines, and we have various ley lines like the Michael and Mary lines that travel out and cross over spasmodically at joining points along their way. And people actually set out to walk these a little bit in a similar manner to the Aborigines also. But we are here within this tribe of Etmerians. We are looking to open up the song lines between Mother Earth and the star constellations that are out there. And we are looking to work with the ratio of the 11, the double 11, and the triple 11. And that is our pathway, our destiny within the song tribes of the Etmerian races, working with the coming together of the star seeds. Star seeds are linked from a love interest. They may have a divine flame connection on their home planet and have had many lives there, and they feel drawn to work together through a vibration of love, or it may be just be their family, because I am being told in certain cases both the two aspects of the divine flame have come to be birthed on the planet Earth at the same time. Might be at different ages, might even be different parts of the world, but their purpose is to come together to experience the power of love, to be able to recommunicate with their star planet through these star song lines. And this is going to be a very powerful when the tribe has fully come together, and it could be global. It's global. We are a global village now, which has its advantages on certain projects. And what they are saying also with light workers, it's where whole star systems. So they've had many lives on many planetary star systems, and so they come for the collective redistribution of how the heavenly bodies are sat within the sky. And this goes back to the 600,000 Lara Star Wars that was part of the the chaos plan to destroy the vibration of love. There has been a constant bombardment of the vibration of love to flip it, like the Venus sign of love, into the devil sign, and so the devil has been replaced by the Venus sign, and we are looking at extracting fear, divide and rule through money, and which is a creation of the reptilian race that came here to hold the power of what is actually going on Mother Earth. And as we expand, and the purpose of this this tribe, the Etmurian tribe, and also starseeds and light workers are also welcome to come and join us. And your vibration and your intent in clearing and linking back to your home direction is very much a part of what we are doing here. And the whole purpose of setting up these daily reads is to start to call in all our members that are going to work with us. And we will begin the songs, the star song lines, when our tribe has come together, either singularly or through a coupling of the twin aspects of the souls to two bodies. And this can also be a connection as a mother and daughter, father, son. It doesn't have to be a husband-wife scenario, but many are, and it's a question of now seeking out who have you come to Earth to be with. Who is your direct, and I will call them the flame, because the flame has come from the heart rather than the tribe, which is the bigger tribe. But there are many tribes that has come because of the 600,000 year war. It's actually destroyed a lot of the original star beings that came into this universe. Okay, right, okay, sorry, this is right, okay, there's no need to apologise on that one. What is it is. And I am also being drawn to show you, these were shuffled and I just put them aside. And we have here, these are the divine doors, and we have here, and first of all they're saying that I need to give a shout out that all of these cards, the images that are on the back side of them has been obtained through is it Shutterstock? This is what it says in the card pack. So if you feel as though you're drawn to a particular image, that is where they have all come from, and obviously the person who's using them has brought the rights, the royalty to be able to use the images throughout these. And this has been a lot of research, and they are from all over the world. They're just saying that a few of them didn't come from there, they've come from another source, but we're not getting the direction. But I've been told to give a shout out to this company of Shutterstock, which provides a mirage of photographs ready for use within the public. So I have done that. Okay. And what they're saying is, on this particular image, is the fact that we are going into the retrograde, and we are about to be hit on the 5th, which is not too far, I think it's Friday, of the eclipse season. And we have a heavy duality of the eclipse season. This is where the moon is overshadowed. Sometimes it goes behind the sun, or the sun is between, or there is a shadowing where the sun is behind Earth and the light cannot get through. So it's the shadow of the Earth on the moon. Sorry, that is the right way around. They're telling me. It's, in this case, it's the sun being blocked from the moon because of Earth being in the way, and it can be partial, or it can be a full eclipse. And it's when the planet goes behind the sun, that this is where the planets often will be seen to go into retrograde, because they are going back. And with Venus having gone behind the sun, it's about to reappear in the sky, having gone retrograde for quite some time in Gemini, the sign of Gemini. And this is the duality of balancing the duality within of love, the love vibration. Where has it flipped into the devil vibration, and needs now to be reflipped back into enhance the pure power of your love, your true light, what you are. And we have an image here of actually going down into the underworld, often associated with Pluto, and here in the going down and in the death and the rebirth of yourself. And that doesn't need mean you're physically going to die, although they said there are some on the planet that will be choosing not to come back within this world, that they've had enough, and it's their decision to move on. So my blessings to those family members who remain behind. But it's also the removing of the old image, and that's a 3D connected very much into the devil, and the devil lowering the value of love through highlighting the value of money, finances, and this, the fact that we have to be bought. Our love has to be bought. Our gifting has to be bought, which is far from the truth. If you remember what it's like on other planets and the way the gifting of your creativity operates. Okay, they've asked me to put that aside, and we will begin with the cards and see what it is they actually want to speak out on. Okay, they're also saying that there's a lot going on behind the scenes that is, if you see it, you will know it, but unless you know it, you will not see it, is what they're sort of saying to express. There are huge changes, and it's quite impressive what is actually going on, hidden in plain sight, to change the ruling cabal that is actually on this planet at the moment. There are huge changes, and they will become more evident as time goes on. It is time also for you to clear up your own backyard. And what do I mean by this? This is not a physical outward journey, because we're into the retrograde, the inner thinking, and we've got Mercury, which is also messages of the mind, that is going inwards. And this is a really dark, and I always enjoy retrograde in Mercury, because I've actually got it in retrograde in my own birth chart, and it's about delving deep. And at the end of the journey, something amazing will suddenly be like a Zen moment that will pop into your mind, and you think, aha, now I know why I have gone into the dark caverns beneath in my journey, my inner journey, and hold the energies of cleaning up your own backyard within your heart. That doesn't mean to say that you are physically working outside of yourself. You are just emanating your love, that your outside world is going to enhance and hold the energies of the fifth dimensional world, and also the sixth dimensional world, which is the frequency that we hold here today. Okay, oh, it's splitting. Right, we can go on the cards, and they've actually fallen silent, and so we will begin on this part. And for those of you who are new, we just pull 2 cards in this particular pack, and it continues the whole reading all through the week, Monday through to Friday. And so this is a long message, so there may be aspects that you need to look at if you feel your vibration is calling you to do so over this entire week. And so we will begin. The first one. Now then, the first one is a 5. And this is often inner conflict. We're talking a lot about inner journeys, inner worlds. And what we digest and we mull over within the inner worlds will then be what we will allow to filter up when we return back out into the light, will be what we manifest in the outer world. And goblins it's taken me a long time to understand goblins, and there is, I'm just trying to think, that amazing film that Gremlins, I think it was Gremlins, where the little soul, every time he got wet, which was his emotion for, it was a sign for the emotional sign, that these gremlins would appear and start to be very nasty to the little being. And this is a sign, the fact that you create your own goblins that will start to attack you, and this comes in the form of like your ego, if there's still ego attachments there, and they will start to whittle away and pinch you and push you, saying, no, when you go into the outer world, you must conform, you must do this, you must wear masks, you must do your distancing. This is goblins that you have not dealt with, and they can be in any format, and it is vital, essential that you deal with them within this retrograde before you emerge back out into the starlight to be the power of who you are. This is a powerful time. This is the most powerful time that we have had on Earth, and the configurations, the star alignments, is such that it hasn't been so heavy since back into the, I think it's about 1285, around about that time, when there were massive changes. And that was where goblins actually increased within the individual souls, and they came out and they created a world of total chaos that we are living in now. They're running wild, very much enjoying and multiplying. So our job is to actually go within the comfort of our own being, to go deep with Pluto. Pluto is I gather aligning in conjunction, whatever that means, and squaring, which means issues will be brought to light, and you will benefit from staying within the inner place of being and just observing and not getting drawn into these goblins that are absolutely creating mayhem in the outer world. You are cleaning up your own backyard by first addressing your own goblins that is eating away, sending you off track, doing this, doing that. Oh, that's not right. Oh, you're not good enough. That won't work. The people will not arrive at. This is all goblins. Inner conflict. 5 is often related to inner conflict. And this is where you need to lay down the sword of the fight within and hug everything with love. Be love. Find the true power of your love, because love will overcome every single goblin that is within your world or without your world, created by other people, through being in the reverse symbol of Venus into the devil to create these goblins. Okay, we're going to go over it and follow what they're saying by taking one of these, which is the way they wanted things done yesterday. So we will see what one they want to be able to put in. This is the, oh, that's the one to take. I said that. Okay. And we're looking at a door 42, and it equates to 6. And they're saying behind the door is where the governments are. They're saying hiding. Okay. They are concocting new rules, new goblins to release out onto the world. Everything is going on behind closed doors. And this has happened because the lockdown, should I say, of people. So new laws have been passed during this time that has now been released full of goblins out into the world. So be very, very careful and very, very watchful as to what is coming about from this particular aspect here. And we will turn the card open, and it says, inner power. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. You have discovered being in the now, being in the heart, being in love. You do not embrace goblins. The 5-pointed star of the devil, that's Venus reversed. And you are, by holding your inner power of pure love, these goblins will just fade. They do not like the light that you have within you. You are powerful. You are very, very bright. And in the being of clearing up your own backyard, oh, it's gone. Yeah, it's within the pack. It's doing its work, they're saying. You are actually clearing your own backyard within to the end of the Mercury retrograde, and on the coming back up into the outer world, you will continue to shine and be powerful without goblins. They will not be able to touch you, and you must not dim your newfound light, your connection of the starlight that you are now shining on the neck of the world, woods that you are in. You are globally, and this is why, because you can actually come together by starting by clearing up your own neighbourhood first before you step out on your journey. You are powerful, and they are saying to take the next card. And we had this one yesterday, and this has moved into a more future place. You have 2, the number 2, which is decisions. You are the gentle gardener. At the new moon, you planted new seeds of your intent of to how you wanted your world to become, to manifest. And they are saying that within this, we have the 2, which is the gateway into partnerships. Partnerships of all time, both business, both family partnerships, relationships, and also partnership with Mother Earth, and becoming the gentle farmer, the gentle gardener, which is your thoughts. And by being firm and watching over the growth of your light, you will flip the 5 into a Venus 5, and through love, the goblins will no longer be on this earth plane. Mother Earth is counting on you to choose, because 2 is a choice, to become her gentle gardener by being on her mantle. You have your full permission from Mother Earth through your heart center in joint union, from being within your heart center, not within the chakras trying to send down roots. No, that is not the way. The way is through your heart center. And by going in the heart center, only there can you truly connect with the heart of Mother Earth and help her to transform her inner alchemy from iron into gold. You carry, and it's in essence, it came before your DNA, and this is what they've been trying to harvest. The essence before your DNA is not, although it permeates out into the DNA, it is not accessible for being transplanted into another. They have been trying this experiment to transplant, and this was the Atlantean and the Lemurian, where they were trying to transplant the gold core of those from Etmerian into the race that was put on this earth to start with the golden age. And that is they're using the word truth, the truth of source, my connection through my soul through course, source, which may or may not be your truth. Only if it vibrates with you, take this on board. And this is how, through our heart center, linking into before the DNA was created, to help the alchemy through linking directly into Mother Earth's heart. From iron, I think there's another metal that's been identified, I'm not a scientist, into the gold. And that is what she is waiting for. I'm going to leave that with you for today, and it's quite a long reading, but for those of you who wish to follow the rest of the reading, I will be over only on my YouTube channel, which is Etmer Balance Beyond Time. And for those of you who are departing, for those of you who are just on Facebook, I wish you well and have a fantastic day, and may your heart star shine brightly.